Today's video was part 2, part 1 of my thoughts about Creative Royale. Quick recap: Creative Royale was that existed from chapter 3, season 4 to chapter 5, season 1. Well, it didn't even make it past. It didn't even make it. It didn't even make it past downtime. It was immediately obliterated during the first day of chapter 5, and it only had one major update, and that was during chapter 5 season 3, which was very revolutionary for the mode, which could have made it more popular. But yeah. But I mean, we all hate when a mode gets removed. And I'm thinking Creative Royale deserves a second chance. I mean, come on. They had more than a year. More than a year. Literally more than a year to update the game. Mode. They were actually working on it while downtime was they were actually working on it during when it was temporarily disabled. So like they probably made some great progression, not only fixing it but probably bettering it. But when they removed it permanently, you probably think they stopped working on it. But when something is removed, just in case they need to bring it back, or decide, you know, it would be nice, and let's see if this maybe it just needed some time, and maybe maybe after all this time they actually bettered it for chapter 5, so it could probably be actually improved. So that means second chance would actually be very nice. Like, it would be very nice, because new people could actually see the mode, and we could actually see more things that Creative Royale never actually seen. We could actually have settings to either play on a blank map, or have our UIs, and it should feel like creative. And they should also have a little bit of stuff that Fortnite Battle Royale already had, but Creative doesn't have yet. So like the medallions, realities, halflings, chrome, all of that. It may feel like basically a better version of Creative, which I hope it will be. Basically a better version of Creative. It's way more improved, has everything Creative doesn't have yet. Basically giving you the complete freedom to basically feel like an epic dev. And we can also get a boss device, or we also could just get a whole lot of other devices. I mean, we already have a boss device in the cloud. There's no way they're still working on it. They've been working on it for over 3 years. I hope it doesn't. Hopefully, it doesn't have. It's just hard because I'm so frustrated in how it took 3-4 years to develop a single chair. Epic. That shows how lazy. But I already know there's gonna be a lot of hard shifts making this full Creative Royale. Like, they've been laying off a lot of employees, so that's probably why they removed it. They're too lazy, or just didn't want to spend all that resource on trying to bring it back. Maybe they just removed it as a cover-up. Like, as you know, we had Playground Battle Lab in Creative Royale. Maybe Creative Royale could come back again and be better. A better Creative Royale would be a greater. And it can provide so much opportunities. Like, we can be, like, content creators can play around with stuff, or people who have not played those seasons can use stuff. But we're not gonna get everything from the old days. We're not gonna get everything. We're only gonna get certain things. Maybe if Epic's nice, they can probably throw in a little bit of save the world stuff. I mean, if they feel like it. It's Epic's game. I mean, but it would be fun for Creative Royale to have a lot of stuff. But it would be hard to manage. That's the problem. But luckily, it's not developing a whole new game mode. It's just building up upon what you already been working on. I'm pretty sure as a developer, building up on things is way much easier than just making a new thing. Maybe that might be a difference, but it's kind of dumb that a $1 billion company. Epic is worth billions. They have so much. They're one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. Epic might be in the top 3 of biggest gaming companies. They can't make, or at least can't manage, a simple mode like Creative Royale. come on, Epic, that's saying something. You're lazy if you cannot manage a mode that doesn't require much. All you have to do is just, for this, Epic, listen. Give the community things that Creative doesn't have, or things that will come to Creative soon. Let it be like, let the, maybe with new stuff that's not in Creative, you can test it out to see if it's ready. Or we can just get stuff that the game has already had that Creative might not get yet. Maybe it could be a testing ground for what Creative could get. I mean, it already had a separate creative thing, so we could just simply be a better creative. I mean, even though we won't have the ability to actually have the collabs, it's sad, but I know it's gonna be hard to manage all of this in creative, and it would be hard to manage this as a separate mode. That's a separate mode, actually. It would be fun, like basically Battle Lab 2.0. I mean, there is a leak that says Battle Lab is coming back. Instead of bringing back Battle Lab, they can rebrand Critical Royale as Battle Lab, and then release that separately towards, like, maybe it's a separate mode so they can keep resources, but with a lot of stuff. Keep in mind, y'all, that they have over a year. They had over a year to develop Creative, at least to bring back Creative Royale, but they didn't. I mean, I just want Creative Royale back, because Fortnite right now, I know the reason why I hate Chapter 5 is because it's kind of boring. And plus, it's the same thing. They're just forcing me to play Battle Royale, and I don't really like Battle Royale, it's just not my thing. Fortnite is just too meh. Even with all the new stuff, I don't really like any of this. I want things that I can use on the Battle Royale. I want to basically I want Creative Royale to be much better than it was before. When I first saw Creative Royale, I didn't like it because we couldn't really do much, but if we had so much possibility, then Creative Royale could have been a big mode. They just needed it to mature enough, but they didn't. So that's why they should bring it back. I mean, it was a mistake removing it, because a lot of people love Creative Royale. I mean, a lot of people make cool modes, and I made cool modes, and all my hard work is gone. I'm so angry that all my hard work is gone. And depending on how they do Creative Royale, I hope they just bring it back to creative. If they bring it back to Creative Royale with all this new stuff, that would be absolutely amazing. But if it's a separate mode, like Battle Lab, basically it could have been a Battle Lab 2.0 or something. But I know that probably make it hard to build it up. They've probably already been working on it behind the scenes, and even though it's permanently gone, it doesn't mean they're gonna stop working on it. Actually, they've been putting out surveys to see if they're gonna bring it back. And maybe they've probably been working on it. Maybe they could have been working on it for more better to make it more appealing. Epic should make things more people. As you know, as people in the Fortnite community, there's a lot of features that we miss and want to just use in the Chapter 5 map. Creative Royale with all this new stuff would make it so fun. With all these new weapons, and a whole boss thingy, it would just be amazing. I already imagine all the possibilities. Also, the problem with the AI in Creative Royale was that it was not smart, and plus they kept leaving for some reason. So they probably are gonna fix that. But yeah, all the target bots could have done was just shoot. I wish they could have at least I wish they could drive or do other things. Basically everything a basic Fortnite player can do. Maybe we could also better the zombie AI. Probably get, if we do get, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to have save reward stuff in the game, but it would be fun for a Creative Royale. Maybe Epic can just, I mean, they don't really have to develop anything. They just have to really fix some stuff up and add it. I mean, Creative Royale could be an amazing thing. And basically, I mean, it's called Creative Royale. And we didn't really have much possibility, but with all this new possibility, if we can actually place POIs on the map, maybe we can change the biome, or whatever Epic wants. Whatever it would fit. With how much time they had to develop, to bring back Creative Royale. I mean, I know they're not going to bring it back, but you never know. Things can change. Even though they say they might not bring it back, things can always change, guys. So don't be hopeful that it's gone. I mean, they brought back Season OG, but that's probably because the game is dying. But creative is also dying. They're just spoiling everything on all the Lego, Fortnite, and UEFN. They're not paying attention to the 1.0 players. I hate Creative 2.0 also because I thought it was just gonna be amazing, but no. It's just being used to copy and paste maps and get money. But even though 1.0 maps look weird sometimes, it just shows actual hard work. I know a lot of people put hard work into 2.0 maps to make something original, which is very cool. I love you guys. You are amazing making original maps, but some of these people just don't make original things. But I know I'm going off topic, but trust me, it's all making sense. Creative Royale could bring a lot of people to creative, or they can release it as a separate mode and just call it Battle Lab. That would be amazing. Actually, with Battle Lab, then we could actually have a chance to, because then we can actually have more opportunity to play around with the collab mythics, because, Creative Royale, Battle Lab won't be in creative, so we have opportunity to actually use them. Or whatever Epic wants. I just want Creative Royale. And a revamped Creative Royale could actually make creative popular again. I mean, people could make awesome creations. I know people can do glitches in it, but trust me, Epic. If you bring it back, things will go amazing. And I know you've probably been developing everything. Maybe new changes for Creative Royale. You could probably see more devices. Or maybe Epic's been making its own custom stuff for Creative. We're probably getting our own custom stuff for Creative Royale, and maybe a little bit of stuff that maybe a little bit of modern features, like Chapter 3. It's gonna range from Chapter 3 to Chapter 5. From, I don't know, whatever season to now, which would be amazing. And not only have to or maybe we can also incorporate things that are not in creative, like the medallions, reality saplings, and more. We could also get the alien parasites, which would be cool. A lot of cool maps. They can also better the AI and more. Come on, Epic. Listen, I know Epic employee wrote on my channel, but please, Epic employee guys, please tell me. Please don't tell me, but at least tell me. Or at least give Creative Royale a second chance. Trust me, it will make a lot of people. I know it was just a game mode. When I heard it was playing with game mode, I actually cried. I know it's just a game. Creative Royale meant so much to me and Manad. We made memories. A lot of people did, and moving all the hard work, that was just horrible. Moving all the hard work spent by so many amazing creators. The map I'm playing right now was actually made by one of my favorite Creative Royale creators. I always played his maps, and his maps were so fun. I just wish we could just go back. I don't like the way Fortnite creative is right now. It's boring. Please, Epic. Please listen to the community. Bring it Creative Royale. I don't care if you're removing it permanently. It was a waste. If you were going to just kill it off, if you were just gonna kill it off, why then disable it? Why disable something already disabled? You could have just removed it. Epic, but please, Creative Royale deserves a second chance. Fix it up. I know you've been fixing it up, but make it better. And trust me, in the long run, Creative Royale, I may make a part 3 a little bit later to see what I want. To say just what I want. I already voiced some of the things I wanted, but I did Epic. I might not make a part 3, I just think I might put it off for part 2, but I mean, I just want Cradle Royale, man. It's one of my favorite modes. Battle Lab was not my favorite, but Cradle Royale, it just has a special place in my heart. Oh, Cradle Royale is what I call peak Fortnite. That was Chapter 4 was peak Fortnite for me, because it was just when I came back. And it was just an amazing time. I just want to go back to those times. I just want to experience Chapter 5 in those times, please, I think. Or at least if you don't bring back Cradle Royale, at least mix it with Battle Lab. With just new stuff, put it in the just rebuild it as Battle Lab. And then just release it on a big update or something. Please. Please. I hope an epic I know most of my viewers are either just not actual viewers or just bots, but please. Any of my real viewers out there, please. Bring it to epic.